This video is sponsored by Fram, manufacturers of high-quality filters since 1934. Visit fram.com to learn more.
Our friends at Fram have a host of technical documents on their website which any technician can look at. Some of these are as simple as a filter application change to a vehicle, to more complex issues that you may see in your shop. Let's take a look at one. Most cars today use a warning light mounted on the instrument panel to provide the driver with a visual signal of low oil pressure. Low oil pressure is serious since oil under pressure is necessary to properly separate the highly loaded parts of the engine and prevent excessive wear. The warning light is wired in series with the oil pressure switch. The pressure switch contains electrical contacts which are in the closed position when the oil pressure is below 5 psi. When the engine is not running and the ignition switch is turned on, the warning light comes on. When the engine is started, oil pressure will compress the diaphragm in the pressure switch, opening the contacts and causing the light to turn off. If the warning light remains on for more than 2 seconds after the engine has been started, shut it down immediately. The oil level should be checked and topped off if found to be low. If the warning light remains on when the oil level is normal, there are a few possible problems. The pressure switch could be faulty, or the wiring between the pressure switch and the warning light could be grounded. Additionally, the pump could have lost its prime due to either a faulty pump or a clogged suction strainer. Finally, a faulty pressure regulating valve could be dumping all the oil into the crankcase. On some engines, the filter is mounted in a position which allows the oil in the filter to drain back into the crankcase when the engine is turned off. This would be the case where the filter is horizontal and is above the level of the oil in the crankcase. Since oil filters hold up to a quart of oil, it takes about 5 seconds for the pump to fill the filter after the engine has been started, during which time the warning light will remain on. To prevent the engine from operating without oil pressure after startup, the filters designed for these mounting positions contain an anti-drain back valve. This valve is usually in the form of a rubber gasket, which allows the free flow of oil through the filter in the normal direction, but when the engine is shut down, it prevents the oil in the filter from draining back to the crankcase. If the warning light remains on for longer periods after the filter has been on the car for some time, replacing the filter is recommended. Under some conditions, the warning light may flicker when the engine is running. This usually happens when the car is going around a corner or is on a relatively steep hill. If flickering occurs under these conditions, it is because the oil level is low and the pump strainer is no longer fully submerged in the oil. The oil level should be immediately brought back up to a normal level. Keep in mind, the oil pressure warning light provides vital information to the driver. If the light remains on or even flickers when the engine is running, it should be shut off immediately and the cause diagnosed. I'm Joe Keane. We'll see you next time.